My name is Lexi Hopp, and this is the story of my path with community engagement. It all starts with my family. I was raised with a strong nuclear family composed of my dad, mom, older sister, then me, the youngest. I was raised in the suburbs of Los Angeles, California, one of the largest and most diverse cities in the United States. My parents raised us to be accepting of everyone, no matter how similar or different their story was from mine. I started going to a private, faith-based school, but after a few years transitioned to public school. This was the first time there were not many students who looked like me in my classes. My parents were diligent about teaching my sister and I to be accepting of all through intentional conversations and community engagement experiences. One of the first community engagement experiences I remember was when I was 6 years old, from my mom taking my sister and I camping to volunteer at our local YMCA youth summer camp for children on dialysis. My mom volunteered as an assistant chef and signed my sister and I up as peer models for different activities and programming the campers had. Through play and shared experiences, we connected with other kids with different experiences other than our own. Another experience I remember helping with, starting about 10 years old, was assisting my grandma at Operation School Bell Prom Dress Drive. Every year, this organization would get dozens of prom dresses, shoes, makeup, and jewelry donated to give to homeless or poor high school girls for their prom. This organization works to dismantle the barriers that students who are homeless or poor face that can limit their shared experiences with their peers. While my grandma oversaw the organization and flow of this multi-day event, my sister and I would help find the right size shoes, assemble makeup kits, and package up everything for the students when they were done. After years and years of helping my grandma with this, I now realize that there is always a creative way to support our community members. In middle school, I started quilting for fun. I had a teacher who recommended a small nonprofit fabric shop called Patches in my hometown. So my mom and I went to check it out, and I felt so comfortable there with the ladies who worked there. I found out that they had a group of volunteers who would make quilts for the local homeless shelters, dog shelters, and veterans. While I was just learning, this was a great way for me to practice my art and give a homemade gift to someone in need. Throughout middle and high school, I would make quilts of varying size, complexities, colors, patterns, and fabrics to donate to Patches to be passed along to people in our community. Then, after graduating from high school, the biggest transition in my life occurred, moving across the country to a place I had never been, had no family or friends, all to go to college. I was very excited about the transition, but questioned how I was going to find a place in a large university in a new city. Because of my past with community engagement, I wanted to find some way to continue with that passion. Starting from my first semester in college, I learned about the Community Engaged Scholars Program through taking a Community Engaged Learning course. This program provided the opportunity to continue engaging outside of the university within my new community. As an outsider, it was a great way to meet others and learn about the varying needs of the communities nearby. As Mary Catherine Bateson's writing, Composing a Life Story, this chapter in my life was my aha moment. Starting in my sophomore year of college, I started to volunteer at Dress for Success Twin Cities. I originally started as an intake caller, where I was calling past clients to check in with them to see if they were in need of any additional support or resources. I quickly transitioned to being a career coach, where I would work one-on-one with clients through their resumes, setting up their LinkedIn, and writing cover letters. Through this work, I met so many amazing volunteers who I would chat with weekly. While this network was created to best serve the clients, it also served me a great deal. While I was not working with many people at my life stage, I met so many amazing women who supported me through some difficult parts of school and internships. For 2 years, I have worked in different functions with Dress for Success, offering to help wherever I could within the business. For my CESP project, I worked with the CEO on developing HR functions for the full-time staff. Through this project, I researched, analyzed, selected, and onboarded the organization with a 401k retirement plan. As the organization grows, giving the full-time staff the support they need to succeed is just as important as it is for the clients. Throughout the last 4 years in college, I have found my community in place at the University of Minnesota, with many thanks to my previous advisor, Basanti Miller of the Community Engaged Scholars Program, for creating a program that allows students of different backgrounds and academic interests to come together to build a community of change. Community engagement is more than just a self-rewarding act. It is the opportunity to build and connect within your community. It is an opportunity to create change, big or small, and our actions speak volumes. Once I graduate, I hope to continue to be engaged in my community, no matter where I move next. The lessons taught in this program will extend far beyond the walls of our classroom.